Hello friends, today in this video I'm going to tell you how to model any character by image. So if you have an image and you are going to use it as a reference, then how can we use image as a reference to model any character in Blender? So Blender is a very good software to model a character or animate any character. So first of all, we have to choose our reference photo. So this is my character reference photo, and I'm going to use it to model my character. So how can we import this image and then use it as a image reference or character reference to model our character in Blender? So first of all, to add an image in Blender, you have to click on this add button and now go to image and choose reference. And when we choose reference, now you have to open the folder that you're going to use it. So you can use this image for your modeling. Just take the screenshot of this image and crop it and just import this image as I will tell you in this video. So just open the image, and this is my image. I'm going to open it right now. And yeah, so this is my image that I have already opened, and how I'm going to do that. So basically, just you have to uh, scale it, or you can increase the size of the photo by press S and just zoom it and just drag the mouse, and now you can see up. Now what you can do, you have to align this image uh, at the ground level. So you have to align these foots at the ground level along x-axis, which is x-axis. So this is the red line, so you can press G and Z to move it along x-axis. So you just need to make sure that its foot lies on the x-axis. As you can see, now you can do one more thing. You can just select the image, go to date object data property and choose the opacity, and just reduce the opacity. So it will help you to model the character uh, more in detail. So just now what you have to make sure that your image so first of all, we are going to use this, or we have to align this character, this first one you have to align at the center. So how can we do? Just press G and X and just move it in the center. You can see this is so you have to make sure that it align in the center, or let me zoom it, or I can zoom in. So my mouse is not working, so I have. So now you press G and X and make sure it should be in center. So you can see the nodes are in the center. Now what you have to do is just zoom out, and now let me show you how does the image look. So what we have to make sure that this image should be a little bit back, should be on the back side. So how can we do that? Just press G and Y and just move it back, or we can press G and Y and just move it back. Fine. Now what we have to do, what we can do, just press Control Shift D to duplicate it and rotate this image along. Sorry. So rotate this image along z-axis. So just press G, Shift D, and you can rotate along 90 axis, 90 degree by using. So you can press R and Z. So to rotate along, so you have to press again Shift D RZ90. So it will rotate along Z axis by 90 degree. Fine. And now you can do is to we can leave it here, and now we can move it along. Hmm. So this is our image. Now we can move it along y-axis G and Y, and we have to make sure that it should be in center, or we can choose this object as this one. Now this is fine, and we have to make sure that it should be in center, as you can see. So you can just model along by these two characters animations. Fine, and we can push it backward a little bit more and just press G and X. So we can press G. Sorry, actually we are moving. We didn't select the image, so press. I think. So this is now fine. So G. Let me just reset it again and select the image only. So G and X. So move it. It will here. Now we can use these two image reference to model our character in both directions. So let me make it and just G and X, make it equal. Fine. Now you can see it is very much. And what you can do now, so this is our y-axis and this is our z-axis, sorry, x-axis. And now you can use to model your character. So we can model in view. You can press to change the view by numpad. If you don't know how to enable this, just go to edit and preference, and just enable the input. So input where you have to enable this emulate numpad. So you can press, you can use the numbers to change the view. Just press 3 to C in x-axis view, and if you press Y, sorry, 1, so you can see the object in y-axis view. Fine. Yeah. So now you can model your character. So first of all, we are going to model it along uh, in the front. So how can we do that? So just press S to scale it, G and Z to move it upward, and we can also uh, we can also reduce the opacity of this object. So now you can make this object transparent by just pressing Alt Z, and now you can see this cube has been become transparent. Now you can use it to model your character. So first of all, go to the edit mode, and you can select the both vertex. Fine, and just scale it like this. Fine, and also you can select these two vertex and just select like this. Fine, Now you can just move it a little bit down. So G and Z. Fine. And now you can extrude this to vertex by pressing E. Just scale it along like this. Just press E to extrude and just uh, press S to scale it. Fine. Let me see how does it look. Is it fine? Yes. Now you can select these two vertex and just press E to extrude, or we can go back again, E to extrude and S to scale it little wider, and just E to extrude and scale S to scale it like this, or we can scale it a little bit more and just E to extrude, and we can go back again, E to extrude here and just scale it. Fine. Now you can see. Now we can go to X view. Fine. And now you can see this is a little bit wider. So just press like this and fine. Just press this. Just select this one and we can also now you can stretch this one, or yeah, we can stretch this one as well, like how does it look. So this it changes the we actually, oh yes, so actually we need to move it instead of scaling it. That's why it is scaled a little smaller. So just press G to scale it. G to scale it. Fine. So you can press G to move it. Here it should be, or you can press more in detail like G and Y. Fine. So G and Y, G and Y, G and Y, G and Y, G and Y. So let me zoom it. Yeah, I can move it this G and Y and G and Y and G and Y. Fine. And select all these G and Y, and I can press or I can create here a vertex by cutting loop. So just press Ctrl R and just press G and Y, G and Z. Fine, G and Y. This is much better. Fine. So if we look in y-axis, this is fine. If we look at x-axis, it is also fine. So now we can move forward like this and to model our character. So I hope you get the basic of it, and now you can go like this. Just enable the mirror along x-axis. Just select this one, E to extrude, fine. Or we can choose the both, or sorry, E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, fine. E to extrude, E to extrude. Let's to scale it, and we can go to this view and choose this one, G and Y. We don't know about this one, so we can keep it as it is. Now we can extrude this vertex or this things, extrude, and we have done with this. And now, so this is our y view or front view, and this is our back side view. Fine. And now we are going to remove half of it. So just press Control R along, press R, yeah, like this, and choose, and just choose the half thing. Just press X, or we can choose this. Or we can do this by just selecting vertices and just select all the vertex here on the left side. Just press X and just delete vertex. Now what you need to do, you can just let me select this thing here and move it a little bit down. Just press G and Z. Fine. Yeah. Now you can go to modifier and add mirror modifier here. Let me press Alt Z and you can see. Got it? So it is now very easy to do it more in detail. So what you can do right now, We can choose these vertex or this edge. I'll go with this. So let me see the from this view. Fine. And now you can create legs and hand and then the face, and we'll complete the model by creating all these things using this image reference. So the idea of the using image as a reference to give correct measure and correct structure of the body or the characters. So I hope you get my point what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's how you can model any character by image. And if you want to know the full if you want to know the full correct modeling tutorial, you can watch other video on my channel. I have created lots of video of basic things to create model any character, and you can go and check it out the full playlist on that Blender tutorial. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the video. In the next video, till then, bye bye.